We're gonna be defending Fort Mercer. The British are coming, more like a Hessian division. And hopefully our cannons and our men are gonna do what they're required to do. So let's go ahead. I can only see the British army. It's coming down from that hill. We are guarding the supply route. We're also receiving some impacts from their cannons. The Delaware River, it's what we're protecting. It's the Fort Mercer, the one who is holding the British line to get their supplies to Philadelphia in this 1777 battle. So we're gonna be watching a lot of these British troops, but as well we're gonna be seeing the Hessian German troops. These ones are gonna be coming in these green uniforms. I don't know if this was an accurate uniform, but I just think green was like a cool color. And of course they're moving towards the fort. Our cannons are gonna begin, and of course our infantry lines are able to use the cannons just because they're on top of the walls. If it was just like a regular cannon, I think the game won't allow it. We're also receiving some impact, so we gotta be really careful. As I mentioned before, there was a section of the fort that was not guarded. So I'm just gonna stick to the history, and we're gonna use the cannons that we have. And of course, we can see the Hessian forces right at the back part of it. So we're gonna be really careful. Let's clean that cannon and let's go ahead. Alright, our troops are waiting, and our commander Christopher Green is in the middle of the field, or in the middle of the fortress, right? We have troops guarding the rear line, but we're gonna be also ready with our cavalry in case we are gonna need some backup, so we can go that way and just take care of things. There are a lot of cannon fire from side to side. The enemy cannons are really far away, but these are, I believe, 24-pound cannons, so this one have some range, and of course they're really far away. We can see them, and the impacts of their cannons really close. The Hessians are aiming for I believe this is the south part of the wall, so our men are gonna have to take the cannons from this end. I believe we also had some cannons in the outer part. I forget to bring this one, so we're gonna send some cavalry. Right, let's go. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna be close to save them, but at least we're gonna try to do our best and, you know, keep our men safe. I honestly forgot to put them inside our position, and I guess there's also another line of, yeah, there's another unit down the hill. This one's doing their job, and of course they're aiming for the closest unit. British forces are starting to take the wall, just like they did in that afternoon, so we're gonna be really careful. And of course our men from the upper part of the wall are gonna start to begin the fire. So we gotta be really careful. And the flag is being put into thread. I have some units inside this cabin. We might probably need to locate them outside because our flag is going down. So everyone just get out of here and let's just take positions inside the flag. You know, the position of the flag. Let's be careful down there. I'm gonna form in square just in case. And we're exchanging fire from the top and into the middle. There are also impacts from those cannons hitting us down below, so we have to be really careful. And of course, take really good care of our troops. I'm not sure what happened with our cavalry. I think we tried to protect our cannons here, but it was not as easy as I thought. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull off that cavalry. I'm gonna send it to protect the other troops, but we're gonna take the long road. Yeah, some troops, the ones that made it into the fort, are now retreating, so those are good signs for us. I'm gonna position a couple more units to guard the flag, you know. I can also see in the top part of the fort. We're just gonna wait up there. We're gonna try to attack. Now there were some defenses from the fortress, like wood defenses from trees and all of it. So it was hard for the British troops to take the fort. This is the closest I can get to represent that, but luckily for us, we have a really good unit up here. All right, let's go. Yeah, good to hear that the sound effects are working out tight and good. So every time you follow us, we're gonna hear that cannon explosion, and of course our troops are going into the side of the wall that was not guarded. And now 2 squares are located in the center. The far side of the cannons are always hitting us, so we gotta be really careful. Watch out with that one. Alright, more troops are coming in, so we're gonna need to hold our ground. The British troops are also waiting from the... This is the west side of the fort. So we're gonna be keeping that close and tight, right? Our commander-in-chief is also well guarded, so I don't see any trouble. I'm still finding some trouble when looking at those cannonballs hitting the fort. We're gonna have to be really careful with that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep it tight. But I believe from the outer part, we're just waiting for the enemy to take a climb or to come down. I think I'm gonna send some backup to that side of the fort. And of course, our troops are eager, so eager they're coming down the fort. But no, guys, we don't do that here. Let's go back and let's be careful. Right, it seems like they're retreating. No, they're still holding their ground. Our cavalry is still gonna be holding this spot for our cannons, but the fort is holding up. And the final troops are just trying to get close. I think they're trying to wait on instructions, but it's really hard for them. And now you can see them running back. Alright, so we are placing enough units around the fort, and it seems that the British are now under retreat. Okay, so these are good news. I don't know how the walls have been holding up. I think no major damage, although this wall it's at 29%, so we're gonna have to be really careful. This is our cavalry. They were gonna help. I think they're gonna pressure the rivals. So I think we did it for a really good battle. Of course, this battle ended up in the retreat of the British forces and the Hessian forces. So I think I'm gonna take that win. You know. Now I'm gonna prepare my cavalry to go and pressure the enemy that's running away. But Fort Mercer hold its ground. And of course, the Delaware River is gonna be safe. The British are not gonna be able to hold up and send more supplies into Philadelphia, so the revolution is gonna continue. But many more battles are awaiting to come. So yeah, this is good news for everyone. It was a really great battle. I really enjoyed starting this one, and of course trying to bring it alive and moving on. So that's really good. So good job, everyone. Let's continue with the campaign as we usually do. And we're gonna make a final charge. Narrating for you, Imperbox. Thank you guys. Good job. The fort is safe. And of course, our flag is still up and strong. Thank you very much. Let's continue with our usual campaign, and hopefully we can continue our way. Good job. Okay.